Okay, hi, my name's Marcus and welcome to my channel Zen Fortune Cooking. Today I'm going to have a little flip through of the Starchild Tarot. This is the Akashic version. It's kind of the mini deck of the range. This I got from Crystal Aura and in the UK. They stock it. They're one of the only stockists of it in the UK. But that makes delivery a lot cheaper. So as you can see, it's a fairly sturdy box. It's very nicely put together, lovely colors, and it has all our little symbols on there. So if I open the box, I have here inside here we are all Stardust written, which is quite nice. This is by Danielle Noel, and as you can see, there's a scarab there. So most of you would probably know Danielle Noel's artwork from her work with Rebecca on the Starseed Oracle deck. This is very similar in theme. So the back's like looks like that. So you can read them upside down. The card quality is very good. You can see that they've got this. It's kind of like, it's not gold, I'd almost call it a brass type of gilding on it. And the pictures tend to be, they're matte, they're not glossy. And the cardstock's, it's reasonably thick compared to some, but it's a good quality cardstock if I'm honest with you. And the cards are fairly easy to shuffle, and they're actually I'd say they're very good quality, to be honest with you. Anyway, enough said. The book is very comprehensive. This is the French edition. I actually didn't take delivery of the book. I'm still waiting for it. It is in stock, but she just didn't send it out with the cards themselves. They don't come together, so they come separately. So the book is sealed and the card is sealed separately. You can get like the normal deck, but this is the mini deck. So you can get the normal deck and the book is actually part of the box. But actually this isn't bad. It's not a bad solution at all. And the book's great. It's got color pictures in it. It's well written and it's pretty comprehensive. And there are some spreads at the beginning of the book, especially that one, the star. So let's have a look at what we've got here. So to begin with, we don't have a full card, we have a starseed card. And then, so I'm going to go that way, we have the magician. And then we have the high priestess, the empress, the emperor, or the fat cat, the Hierophant, the lovers. It's kind of a cute card. If you have a look closely, you can see the dogs. There's the dogs in there. You can see how they're sort of matched to the opposite partner. It's like they're intertwined. We have the chariot, which is a unicorn. And then we have here justice. And then we have a change of scenery here, or a change of name for something. So this is serenity, which is actually, if I remember rightly, the hermit. Yep. And then we have the wheel of fortune. And then we have strength. Don't know how I got some of them upside down. And then here we have what would essentially, this would be the hangman, but they've called it perspective. Depends on how you look at it. And then we have transformation, which is our death card. And then after transformation we have temperance. Oh, let me let you see that for a bit. can see they're nice cards, they're nice quality as well. And after Temperance we have Oppression, which is basically our Death card. Sorry, our Devil card. So you can see how you get confused with these. Our Devil card. And then we have the Tower. The Star, which ironically looks a little bit like the Moon. Then we have the Moon, which you can see is more cyclic. And then we have the Sun. Now I really like that card, it's very beautiful. And then we have, after the Sun, we have Awakening. So normal tarot deck, what would Awakening be again? Just give me a second, I'm trying to remember this. I think Awakening is Judgment. And then we have the Universe, which would be the world. And then we have Akashic Records. So having had a look through that, you can see it's a different kind of deck. So, and if I'm correct, the Akashic Records card is as an extra card. Right, so sorry, excuse me. So let's get into these cards here. So we have here our cups, and we have, you can see there's a little bit of an Egyptian theme there. And we have our cup nicely decorated, Ace of Cups with some crystals in it. It's quite a crystal theme to most of this. The Two of Cups. Our Three of Cups. Now if you think the Two of Cups with the rainbow in sort of gives you that hint at the Ten of Cups going on. Then we've got the Three of Cups. As you can see, they're quite different cards, so interpreting them is going to be different. The Four of Cups, we do look like someone's rejected a cup over there. I think she prefers the cat, to be honest with you. And then we've got the Five of Cups with only one spilled. So a massive theme of cups here. I'm kidding, obviously. And then we've got the Six of Cups. So this kind of hints at your Four of Wands in a sense. I'm get a bit of that off it. So I find these cards sort of hint at other cards. So then we've got the Seven of Cups, which is, well, it is what it is, really. Then I've got the Eight of Cups. And you can see it's a similar picture on the Eight of Cups as it was on the previous cup card that I had there for a moment. Give me a second. Here we go. She's more relaxed in that picture, and then suddenly she's like pensive in that one. She's like raring to go. But they're not, as you can see, they're very much not traditional pictures. So then we have the Nine of Cups, and this person's, it's like their chakras are lit up. And then we have our Ten of Cups, which oddly enough looks a little bit like the Three of Cups in one sense, but they are what they are. So, and we have our Page of Cups, our Knight, our Queen. I like the fact that they put a leopard in there. I just like leopards, don't ask. And then we have our King of Cups. I see his emotions are balanced. So let's go on to crystals, which are used instead of coins. So we have our Ace of Crystals, our Two. A little confusing with three moons on there, but I suppose that's a crystal, that's a moon or sun. but they look balanced, whereas the Two of Coins tends to be someone juggling a lot of stuff. So you can see how the messages can be used or interpreted differently. Then we have the Three of Crystals, our Four of Crystals. He doesn't appear to be holding back, does he? Just trying to make headway. Our Five of Coins. Sorry, crystals. Our Six of Crystals. Our Seven of Crystals. And that tends to look more like someone who's juggling or weighing up the odds. So these cards are very much a little bit more open for interpretation. I think I would say they're more for someone who's experienced, or someone who knows, or someone who really is into this type of card. And then we have our Eight of Coins. So if you have a look at that, it's almost like they're learning to juggle, and now they've got their hand on the ball, as it were. But I mean, we all know that that's supposed to be the work card, or working on something. And then we have our Nine of Crystals, which is our independent woman. Not a bird in sight, but anyway. And then I rather like this. This is a splendid card. So check this out. So this is our Ten of Crystals, but I love that they've used cosmic geometry in that. Excellent. That is an exquisite idea. Love it. And then we have the Page of Crystals, or the Page of Coins. Our Knight. Our Queen. She has got a cat. And then our King, the Master of Crystals. Okay, and then we go on to the next one. So here we have our Wand suite. Sometimes the cards are tricky. Okay, so we have Wands. We have our Two of Wands. Our Three of Wands. Our Four of Wands. Our Five of Wands. If she's conflicted, it's like, it's a weird thing to interpret this as conflict, because those are actually aligned. But the only thing I would kind of see it as a conflict card is she's trying to meditate, but it looks like she's frustrated, like she's not making progress, type of thing. It depends what you see in the cards, isn't it? So we've got our Six of Wands, our Victory card, as it were, our Seven of Wands, our Eight of Wands, our Nine of Wands, our Ten of Wands. These are quite hard to interpret in some ways in the traditional manner. I mean, that, for instance, how would you interpret that in a traditional manner? Because normally it's letting go of burdens. But maybe it's that moment, you know, that revelation, the spark. Our Page of Wands. I rather like this. It's quite a nice card. Our Knight of Wands. Our Queen of Wands. And our King of Wands. So, carrying on with the theme of Tarot and a little bit of an Egyptian theme, we're back to our Ace of Swords. I seem to be missing the Two of Swords. Our Three of Swords must be somewhere near. There we go. Two of Swords. Our Two of Swords. She's kind of got her back turned to the situation. Our Three of Swords. Our Four of Swords. Our Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. I think sometimes the swords they're black because they have a negative connotation in some way, if you know what I mean. And we have an Eight of Swords. Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords. So as you can see, a lot of the traditional and like the Ten of Swords, you can read into it what you like in a sense, very much intuitively. Then we have our Page of Swords. I like the fact that they're open to like suggestions and things like that. They have rather a lot of swords for a page. And then we have our Knight of Swords. Are they dipping in and out of the cosmos? Our Queen of Swords. And our King of Swords. So, as you can see, quite a nice tarot deck in a lot of ways, but not necessarily very traditional. I'm going to relate it to a normal tarot deck in size just so that you can get an idea of where it stands. So for that, just to get some perspective, this is our Gilded Tarot. Bear with me. And you can see the stacks are slightly different in size. Let me show you that sideways one. But this is a new deck, so it will compress a bit. That's the size. And if you have a look, the cards, they're not that much bigger. In fact, I think they're almost the same. So look, yeah, pretty much identical. There's a little bit in it, but not much. So that's the size of them. And that was the Starchild Tarot Akashic version, which is the mini deck. Hope you enjoyed my little flip through. If you do like them and you're in the UK, you can help by getting them from Crystal Aura. The shipping is actually free. But other than that, you have a good day and thank you for watching. Bye.